My first poem is all about Edgar Allan Poe. You know, he was a poet also.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
He wrote The Raven.
Mm-hmm.
The Raven. It's a beautiful poem. It starts like this: Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of some one gently rapping at my chamber door. To some visitor I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more.
The funny thing is for me when you read that to me, like the definitive version is James Earl Jones doing it on The Simpsons.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did he do
yeah.
it
I
on
mean,
The
as soon as you got James Earl Jones's voice doing that, it really becomes a thing. Yeah, in one of their Halloween episodes, one of the early Halloween
Really,
episodes,
huh?
they did a version of that. Yeah,
Did he
but
do the whole thing?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, my fact is the crux of this poem. Uh, I don't know. I won't say it's the final line, but it's the most important line. Is did he who made the lamb make thee? Question mark. That's my fact.
You're saying that's the most important line, and that's your
From
fact.
The Raven. Yeah. Did he who make the lamb make thee?
I'm not sure that defining what is the most important line in any poem is helpful because without any of the others, what does that mean?
Well, it's the point of it. It's
Oh,
the
it's the kind of.
it's the kind of.
So are you saying is the question, did God make this startling raven that is visiting him in his nightmares and tormenting him? And
I mean, you're so good at understanding poetry, but I guess that is the meaning. Yeah. Did he who make the lamb make thee? Yeah.
so then is it what? Is it did the same thing that gives you peace and comfort also create the things that torment you?
Wow.
I don't know. I'm sort of.
That is
I'm winging it.
that is pretty good, but so is that?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, as I said, I don't know whether it's the most important
No,
line.
but
It clearly is to you, though.
Is
Yeah.
it the line from The Raven?
Oh, I see. I don't know. I don't know how. I can't remember how it ends. If I'm honest, I remember nevermore all the time. Nevermore.
And the name Lenore.
Yes, yes. Lenore feels like one of those things where they call it artistic license. Where we're gonna shoehorn in
You needed
like
a
there was
word
no
name.
Lenore. Lenore's not a name. I've never met a Lenore. I've met Eleanor, but Eleanor's obviously got one kind of half beat too many there, so he had to chop it and kind of say Lenore. It's like and I can't remember who the poet is who wrote Tiger Tiger Burning Bright, and then they say your fiery eye or golden eye rhymes with symmetry instead of symmetry.
Yeah, that's right.
It's an artistic license. Sometimes it should be called artistic taking the piss. Quite honestly, I think Lenore is one of those situations where come on, Edgar, come on, you're getting paid for this shit. A little more effort, please.
And he almost did make it his entire life, which was cut short as an almost full-time writer. Shame, poor bastard.
Yeah, the end of his life is quite interesting because he was discovered in a town kind of far away from home without his clothes on.
Yeah, someone
lying
else's
in the
clothes on.
Yeah, that's right.
But mad.
Yeah, and a bit mad, and deceased, and then they didn't know how he'd gotten there or what he was doing there, or so ultimately Edgar Allan Poe's end is almost as grisly as some of his stories, I suppose.
They don't know what killed him. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what the closing lines of that poem are. I can't remember.
But is it
something about did the lamb?
Did he who make the lamb make thee?
I would like to believe he'd rhyme it, with nevermore at the end. I would love to see him put a little bit of effort in, you black whore,
He did. That's
is that the final line? That's fine. Wing away from here, you raven son of a bitch.
Fly, Lenore.
Yeah.
You black whore.
Yeah, you pitch black birdie
You pitch
whore.
black. Yeah.
Birdie whore.
You pitch black raven whore.
Yeah. I don't know. Yes, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say it's the truth. I'm gonna say that's what's luring you in on this poem. Are you starting with a lie, Ryan? Is that what you're doing?
I am. Of course, I'm starting with a lie. And what you've witnessed is it's so ironic that we started with Edgar Allan Poe because one of his famous short stories is A Telltale Heart,
Right.
which is about a guy who talks too much and then ends up confessing the murder.
Yes.
And you spoke about the Raven, and then you mentioned out of the blue, Tiger,
Yeah.
or the Tiger.
Yeah.
Did he who make the lamb make thee is from
Tiger,
Tiger,
Tiger.
Tiger,
Oh, really?
Burning
There we
Bright.
go.
Yeah.
That happens to me quite a lot.
That's
Just
amazing.
nonsense. Just rubbish comes out of my mouth.
And then
and there's
you made the subconscious connection. And but what I found interesting about the legacy of the Tiger is, of course, when Tiger Woods started doing all sorts of wonderful things in golf, the headlines are always Tiger, Tiger, Burning Bright.
Oh, yeah.
Which is straight from William Blake's poem. So, no, there you have it. That doesn't appear in the Raven; it appears in the Tiger. So, did he who make the lamb make thee? It was also William Blake talking about the ferocious tiger, and it's like, how could God create beautiful things like a lamb, peaceful, non-violent things?
Oh, right, but he's talking
and
about
yet,
the tiger, yeah.
and he goes through the whole, forging of everything that's ferocious about a tiger.
See, that was very clever of you. You're kind of linking those two poems like that because
You link,
but thematically they are. There is some similarity there, I suppose.
you see, I tricked you. That's,
Yeah,
that's what I love doing.
You lured me in with your lies.
Yes.
Your lies. I want to trust you, Ryan, but you're like an ever cheating husband.